All right. Hey, shalom, shalom. Salakia. Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh. Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakaha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, the great millstone of whom I learn from each and every day. Healthy shalom to the brothers that are out there doing the work in truth and sincerity. Now, what you have right here in front of your face, of course, everybody should know this face by now, but you got DJ Trump, a.k.a. Nero, okay? And he's, he always making some kind of asinine statements. But you gotta bear this in mind and really, dig deep and understand really what's happening. This cat's got handlers, okay? So the aspirations of the higher ups that are well above DJ Trump, aka Nero, right? They want these things to happen, and I'm gonna show you just a quick clip. And there's a fair use, right? And this is why Babylon is going to be destroyed, and all the nations shall, hate the great whore. The beast shall hate the whore. This is why all the nations are getting ready to get upset. In the book of Jeremiah, it tells you. 51st chapter. Matter of fact, that might be the first scripture we go to. Okay? Nero is going to usher in, the destruction of Babylon. And that's just what it is. So let's go to the scriptures. I just got a couple. I'll try to make it real quick. Jeremiah 51, verse 7. Let's read this. Babylon has been a golden cup. And this is talking about America. America is Babylon. It's Rome 2.0. Look at what Nero did in Rome. Okay? And this same thing is getting ready to happen. We're going to read this and I'll play that clip right quick. Trump talking about, and this is causing all these different nations, countries, or whatever to come up against Babylon, to come up against America. You got to remember this. Before I read the scripture, you got to remember this. And put this in your mind's eye. You have, the DJ, or Nero, we'll just say Nero. You got Nero over here talking about America first, America first, America first. When America is putting sanctions on Russia, Magog, right? Putting sanctions on different countries, and a matter of fact, in this clip, get ready to play, he said the Middle East is going to explode. You see, he said it's going to explode if we don't get what we want. And he's talking about he wants Denmark, he wants Canada, He wants to take by force. By the way, he wants to take by force. He didn't rule it out, So that means there's a possibility. All right. So he wants to take possibly by force the Panama Canal. All right. And these things, the nations are not going to stand for. Now he talking about America first and the sanctions against Magog. You got to sit back and think about that for a moment. What is it doing to the rest of the 10 heads and the 7 horns? What is it doing? It's because they're deriving their energy. They're more cheaper energy. It's like a third or a fourth of the price. From Russia. So what Babylon has done, aka America, is totally screwed everybody else. This is why this scripture is coming into play. Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord Yahweh's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of the wine, therefore the nations are mad. And that's what's happening right now. You can see it. It's all on the news. This is prophecy. Therefore the nations are mad. And what's going to happen? When the end comes, they're going to bend their bows and shoot their arrows, man. Because Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is going to put it in their mind to do so. To hit those buttons. You understand? Verse 8, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her? Take balm for her pain. If so, she may be healed. We would not have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. See that? Forsake her and let us go everyone into his own country. For her judgment reacheth unto heaven and is lifted up even to the skies. All right. So check this clip out right here. And listen to what he's saying. Okay, a lot of people think this is crazy or whatnot but he's not in control of a damn thing, man. Nero, he ain't in control of nothing. Okay, ultimately Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is the one that's in control. See, all right, and surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. All this correlates together. It's prophecy.
Can you assure the world that as you try to get control of these areas, you are not going to use military or economic coercion?
No, I can't assure you. You're talking about Panama and Greenland. No, I can't assure you on either of those two. I'm not going to commit to that now. It might be that you'll have to do something. Look, the Panama Canal is vital to our country. We need Greenland for national security purposes. I've been told that for a long time, long before I even ran. I mean, people have been talking about it for a long time. You have approximately 45,000 people there. People really don't even know if Denmark has any legal right to it. We're going to be changing the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America, which has a beautiful ring that covers a lot of territory. The Gulf of America, what a beautiful name. I don't want to hurt the negotiation. If the deal isn't done before I take office, which is now going to be 2 weeks, all hell will break out in the Middle East. So we're going to try and have a policy where no windmills are being built. You know, off the coast of New Jersey, they want to build like 200 windmills. The people are going crazy. Nobody wants them. They're dangerous. You see what's happening up in the Massachusetts area with the whales. The windmills are driving the whales crazy. He wants all gas heaters.
All right. So, hey, you saw that right there. You saw all those things that he was saying. All right. He talking about taking this, and Justin Trudeau, you know, he's just another puppet any damn way. He talking about there's a snowball's chances in hell you going to get Canada. All right. The people up there in Greenland, Denmark, right? Because they control, you know, that place, Greenland, right? They said there ain't no way, we're not for sale, no. And I believe it was one of the presidents. Was it Truman? I don't know if it was Truman or not, so I may be quoting that wrong. But it was one of the presidents that had offered $100 million for Greenland, which is, I think, one of the biggest islands on Earth. Okay? All right? So, you know, that's that. Anyway, let's continue reading. Because you see the way these prophecies are popping off the pages. You see the way Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is the master chess player. And none of these things shall fail, as the scripture said. Until what? Until all this be revealed. Okay? And it's happening right in front of your eyes. You gotta have the understanding. You gotta read this. You gotta see this. Let's read about those arrows. Let's jump on down here. Okay? Yep. Verse 11. Make bright the arrows. What do the arrows represent? The arrows are representing the ICBM missiles. Okay? That's what the arrows are representing. When there's hell, they made a movie about it. But when there's a nuclear device, they call it a broken arrow. And I'm talking about the military, you know, Babylon's military. They call it a broken arrow because they know what's going on. The iron sword, right? Gather the shields. The Lord Yahweh have raised up the spirit of the king of the Medes. Who's that? That's them Russians, man. See that? All right. For his device is against Babylon to destroy it, because it is in, but it could, Slakia. GMS Vegas, sit down. It's beautiful. Okay. Let's see, where was I at here? Verse 11, yeah, to destroy it, because it is the vengeance of the Lord Yahweh, the vengeance of his temple. See, he's the one that wants this to happen. He's already made up his mind. He made up his mind since before the foundations of the earth. All right. This whole existence on this side is to punish his children, to chastise his children, because we went the hell off. That's what it's all about. All right. But Babylon's going to get destroyed, man. Let's go to the book of Habakkuk. All right. All right. Because this, it correlates exactly to what Trump says. Now, again, that the great horde that sitteth upon many waters, which is Babylon. And they continue to show you exactly who they are. And the Edomites run it. Just like in the scriptures said. What the scriptures tell us. In the end times, who's going to be in control of everything? Who's going to have the fatness of the earth, the dew of heaven? What is Esau's blessings? The sword. And his military is strong. All right? But he covet fields and take them by violence. You remember, he didn't rule out using military force to take these certain areas. Huh? Habakkuk 2 and verse 5. Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, and that's his philosophies, his teachings or whatnot, okay? He is a proud man, and there's no more proud person on this earth than Esau Edom. No more. A close second would be Eve. And hey, you got to be honest about it. And that's a fact, Jack. But they, hey, you're going to squander your chance to be an Isaiah 4 and verse 1 woman with all that attitude, snapping, switching fingers, neck rolling and shit. Anyway, who enlarges his desire as hell and is as death and could not be satisfied, but what? Gather unto him all nations and heaping unto him all people. That's exactly what he is proposing to do. All right? All those treaties and all this, even with his own people. And I got to say this, man. When these damn good old boys, because there's a lot of them around here, in this area, when these damn good old boys finally figure out that they've been thoroughly screwed and they coming for Esau's sword, they ain't going to let it go. That's a 2nd Ezra 15th chapter right there. And a matter of fact, in a small way here in Western North Carolina, we've seen that already happening. We've seen it happening. Hey, man, these Edomites ain't playing around here, man. Okay? And the scripture said in Revelation, they're going to come in like a flood because they know if he had but a short time. So they're going to war against each other and it's race wars against the Israelites and everybody, man. All hell's getting ready to break loose here in Babylon. I'm telling you. I can feel it coming, and it's in the scriptures. Revelation 17, verse 12. And the 10 horns which thou sawest are the 10 kings, which have received no kingdoms as yet, but received power as kings 1 hour with the beast. See that? All right. Did you hear that right there? Verse 13. Then have one mind. What? These have one mind. Salakia for that. And shall give their power and strength unto the beast. Do you hear this? These prophecies are getting ready to happen. We in World War the third world right now anyway. It's just that they haven't came out and said it's happening, but it's happening. All right, these shall make war. What? These shall make war with the Lamb. The Lamb is Yahushua, man, our big brother, our mediator. All right, and the Lamb shall overcome them, for he is Lord of lords and the King of kings, and they that are with him are called and chosen and faithful. Those that are with him. If you against him, you damn sure can't be with him. And that's what the chosen since before the foundations of the earth. You see, that's that 1/3, the 144,000 government. This is simple. Let's go to it. Micah 2 verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is a power of their hand. They've been given all this. They've been given this juice. They've been given this power. But in their mind, in their thoughts, in the book of Psalms 49 chapter, their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and that they gathered all this and did all this by themselves. No, all this power was given to you, as we say, on the left-hand side of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Simply because he wants to show his power. He's going to show everybody. Remember the scripture said it does fight? The scripture just told you what it say. They're going to fight the Lamb. But they are going to lose terribly. They're going to get completely crushed, obliterated. They're going to get their teeth broken in their mouth. Call Allah Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And they covet fields and take them by violence. Is he not proposing that? DJ Nero Trump, would he not proposing that? He said, I won't rule out using military at all. We need this. We want this. We're going to get it. And that's the MO of Esau, Edom, and Babylon, man. All right? And they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away, so they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. Those are two big things that Esau Edom continues to do on this earth daily. Okay? Daily. Revelation 18 and verse 3. For all nations have drank of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. Who? Babylon. It's simple and plain. And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. But see, all this is changing. This geopolitical, this stance that, that's why all these nations are joining the BRICS. You got talks, even Mexico joining the BRICS. Imagine having the Medes having Russian ICBMs at the border of Babylon. Imagine that. You thought it was there was a thing called a Cuban Missile Crisis. Okay? Cuba. Anyway, I have committed fornication with and have committed fornication with her, and the merchandise of the earth are the merchants of the earth are wax rich. Damn, get it through it. Wow. Through the abundance of her delicacies. And what is that talking about? All that trade by sea, all the sanctions, all the things that they have outsourced, all the shipments coming into Babylon. It's the same thing, man. Verse 4, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people. And it's not talking about leave. The scripture said, leave America, brother. This ain't 3 days in Demona. All right? Nah, come out of this philosophy. Come out of this mindset. Make yourself separate, as the scripture said, holy. You got to look these words up. Okay? And I heard another voice saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. And what is one of the main plagues that's getting ready to happen to Babylon? ICBMs. Tells you that in the book of Zechariah, the 14th chapter. When their eyes shall consume away in their holes as they stand upon their feet. Look up videos, aftermath videos of Nagasaki. Look up aftermath videos of Hiroshima. Okay? The shadows are still cast on the concrete. All right? Go ask Sarah Connor what happened. Wake up. Right? For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High, Yahweh, have remembered her iniquities. Like he didn't forget about it. Like they say up north, forget about it. He ain't forget about nothing. See, this empire is getting ready to crumble. Notice America had never described itself as an empire, but that's exactly what it is. It's an empire, man. Okay, let's look that word up. Let's see. Why does Trump want Greenland? All right, imperialistic threats explained. He wants it because of the resources. Again, we read the book of Habakkuk 2 and verse 5. All right, he's a proud man. He can't keep himself at home. He wants all nations and all people. No one expected Donald Trump, DJ Trump, all right, Nero, to kick off his second term by making an imperialism. Make imperialism great again. Wow. Let's look that word up.
So it says, you men of Israel.
You men of Israel, hear these words, Apostle Ramlan. Okay? All right, let's look this word up right quick. Imperialism. Nero Trump. Definition. Salakia, bear with me. Imperialism.
Imperialism.
All right, a policy of extending a country's power and influencing through diplomacy or military force, ruled by an emperor. You see that? An emperor. So this place is definitely an empire. Emperor, empire. Look up the words. Look up the words, people. Empire. Let's get
empire.
That. All right, an extensive group of states or countries under the United States. You see? Which this place is an empire. It's easy to see it. This is crazy. All right. An extensive group of states or countries under a single supreme authority. All right. Formerly, especially an emperor or empress. Do you see that? Okay. A large commercial organization, which America is an organization, or it's a corporation. I remember when that clown Mitt Romney, when he was running, he said Americans are corporations. You see that? We can go into the maritime law and all that. That's according to this world, but the scriptures talk about these things. You see? That we are all hid in prison houses. This is nothing more than a big prison for the Israelites. That's all it is. Until Yahweh come back and set all this straight, man. All right? A large commercial organization owned or controlled by one person or group. And this is a group. And that group is who? The Edomites. There it is. It's a what's that commercial? 500 Empire. Salaki, I couldn't help myself. All right.
I foresaw the Lord
I'll close out right here. Revelation 18 and verse 15. Because I got to do these in sections, man. And, I don't understand what the hell's going on with these phones. Or, whatever. I may have to get a GoPro or something. I don't know. Do something. Anyway, Revelation 18 verse 15. The merchants of these were made rich by her. Babylon, right? She'll stand afar off for the fear of her torment, weeping and wailing, man. So this place is getting ready to explode in nuclear fire and nothing's going to be left, neither root nor branch. That's that. All right. So, and this is the hope for Esau's downfall any damn way. Right? That's what's up. That's beautiful. Call halal Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Let's go. All praise to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rakaha Kwadash. Double honors to the men and the elders, a great millstone, the apostles, all them brothers, man. Okay? Healthy shalom to the brothers out there doing the work of truth and sincerity. Hey, that's why I say every chance you get, chant this place down. Quam Yasharallah. That's Rise Israel. And while a Bible ball. Boom. Shalom.